need to get some more bodies to talk to Quella with, so I guess we will take over Daryl here. I can take over him fully, right? No, just regularly. And we will go and see what she has to say to Daryl. And then I think we still have to question the crew with Quella. Quella, can you get out of the way? Thank you. Hey, Gwenny. We also learned that Mercurio planted the key in her room to begin with, and Donovan's dead, supposedly, and Paolo's supposedly dead. But I don't want to start thinking Paolo's the one behind it all. You've seen better days. Yeah, I have. Thanks, I guess. You know I didn't do it, right? Yeah, I know. Then why don't you tell anyone? Can you help me? I have no evidence or proof. But still, you can talk to people. I think they'd listen to you. You can reason with them. Let's see what she says. It doesn't matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? There's potentially a murderer loose on the ship. I don't know anything. Of course, no one here trusts me. Alright, sure. I didn't do it. I believe you. But it doesn't matter whether I believe you or not. The reality is the same. I can't help you, Gwen. Perhaps not. The real killer must still be out there. Certainly, whoever he or she is, or whoever they are. Oh, that was a fast and easy talk. So we still have to grab Garv and the first mate, I think. So we'll just go ahead and grab Ferdinand. Let's see what he does. This is your first mate here with a friendly reminder. Please refrain from breaking into your fellow passengers' rooms and looting all their belongings. We do not condone such ridiculous video game logic on this boat. Listen to my cheery notes and I'll talk to you about you killing people. How's it going? Not well. I certainly didn't expect it to end up like this. You have to believe me, I'm innocent. I have no idea what happened to Donovan and Paolo. I wasn't part of it. Why won't you listen? And please listen to me. Why, hello there, Gwen. It truly grieves me to see you in this way. Yet, such is the grim situation we find ourselves in. I didn't do it. Oh, wait, she can talk to... Oh, she can probably tell Quella about Mercurio. Would that I believe you... Would that I could believe you, miss. I am by nature a trusting soul, but the facts of the matter would speak otherwise. In addition, your previous curiosity and suspicion of Donovan makes complete sense now. But it was you that was suspicious of Donovan, not me. You must be mistaken, miss. I don't recall saying anything to that effect. I do recall, however, how you managed to break into his room. Yes, I would certainly be willing to believe you on that count. Except, you see, the thing is, the key was in your room. So you kind of probably did see the key because you took it and put it there. I imagine if we tied anyone up here, they would say much the same thing. And yet, one of them would have to be lying, wouldn't you agree? It displeases me to say so, miss, but I believe you are lying. Alright, so last thing we need to grab is Garv. Or the last person we need to grab is Garv. Who I think is in his room. Nope, he's right there. What is his thing? Oh yeah, he talks to the cat. Alright, Garv. Let's go talk to Gwen. Hello, Gwen. You look as if you're in total despair. Shouldn't I? I'm tied up here and everyone thinks I'm a murderer, but I'm innocent. Calm down, you're going to be fine. How can I be calm in circumstances like this? If you're really innocent, you'll be released after we land. What about the real murderer? They could even strike again before we land. Okay, that was a quick and easy talk. Yeah, I didn't do it. I believe you, Gwen. The problem is, I believe I'm in the minority. I have to admit, if you are being framed, it is very deliberate. You make the best scapegoat of us all. Excuse me? Quiet, nervous, paranoid, defensive, no strong relation with any passengers, and hints of a troubled past. Unable to truly advocate for herself and easily overwhelmed by circumstance. Gwen, you are the perfect mark. It's most likely was a plant, then. There must have been someone to carry that out, then. Most likely a crew member. I'd tell you to interrogate them, not them. But you may have to wait for them to come to you. The real killer must still be out there. This is my feeling as well. Perhaps if we can clear your name, we can focus on the larger questions. I wonder what significance the key which was planted in your room holds. Given that such a key can only be possessed by a crew member of some status, I feel it narrows things down quite sharply. Alright, Quella, I need you to come back. Where'd you go? Oh geez, where'd you go? We need to go talk to Gwen. Because she's going to tell you about Mercurio. Hey, can we talk? Yes, of course. What is it? I never saw that key. I've been wondering if someone may have planted the key in your room while you were sleeping. Do you have any thoughts about that? Mercurio admitted he planted the key. What? Really? That's crazy. I can't believe he admitted to you. He must be really confident the others will take his side if we called him out on it. If one crew member was part of this, I wonder if Zhu or Alton were as well. So now do we go and talk to Mercurio with Quella? No? Okay. Huh. This is going to be interesting. Or maybe we do. Let's see. Nope. We wanted to talk to him. Nope. Oh yeah, I can fully take her over. There we go. This changes everything. Oh jeez, can I talk to everybody like this now? Oh boy. Yeah. And I can fully take Alton over. Oh, I can talk to oh jeez. Oh, jeez, okay. Who else can I take over fully? Oh, man. This is gonna be a rough one. Alright. Well, let's see. Oh! Alright. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're in for the long haul, folks. What do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? The same thing that happened to the captain, I'd guess. If they aren't on the ship, they must be off of it. And I don't think it's likely 3 people all lost their footing and slipped off at the same time. So the answer's pretty simple. Someone killed them. You don't seem very upset. Being upset or not has nothing to do with it. Weeping doesn't bring anyone back, so I've learned to stop trying a long time ago. Besides, I didn't know any of those people. How do you think they were killed? How the hell am I supposed to know? Considering we haven't found any crime scene, I guess it was a quick and quiet. Anything else is random guessing. What should we do now? We've got Gwen restrained, that should be the end of it. We can wait till we hit land and there's an official investigation. Though honestly, what are they going to find that we already haven't? Do you believe Gwen is guilty? It kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? The Master Key was last seen with Donovan, he goes missing, and all of a sudden Gwen has it. We also know Donovan would never willingly given it to anyone. He was on some sort of crusade. What if the key was planted in her room? Interesting thought, but I doubt it.
For that to make sense, the person who had planted it would have to know for sure it would be found. No one had any control or foresight over where we searched, or if we even searched anything at all, except for the ship staff. And I know the staff isn't involved in this.
Okay, oh yeah. I forgot, we can see what's in people's pockets. I need to start using this ability more. How much closer do you need to be? Keychain, paintbrush, some other jazz. What has he got? Yep, his stoner stuff. Oh, no, buddy. Buddy. Okay, what do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? Once is nothing, twice is a coincidence, 3 times. That's a pattern. I don't think we're going to be seeing them again. No, not really. That's all you have to say? Yes. Have you considered that the key was planted in a room? I have. It sounds likely to me. Who do you think the killer is, then? Maybe you're asking the wrong questions. What makes you think it's one person? What are you saying? There's a conspiracy? Am I the only one who can sense it? Just how rotten this ship is? From wall to wall, from top to bottom, inside and out, it's nauseating. Maybe the only innocent person here. But that's okay. I'll be far away from here very soon. Why do you think all of this has happened? I wouldn't look for one particular reason. Atomic bombs are so destructive because the initial reaction is able to spread so violently. But I suspect we haven't seen the real explosion just yet. What should we do now? That depends. Are you religious? What can you tell me about the captain? She was nice. Is that all you have to say? I'd rather not talk about her. How'd you get along with her? We talked a bit. She was nice and smart. It's a rare thing. Oh. Alright, Alton. I guess I have to face the truth. The captain is gone. Donovan and Paolo, well, they probably are too. I just don't understand how. Was there anything we could have done? I mean, I guess I have to, right? After what we found? Everyone seems pretty sure it was her. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't believe it no matter who it was. What if the key was planted in her room? Planted? You mean someone put the key in her room on purpose to incriminate her? I guess that's possible, yeah. It wouldn't be hard since the key would be able to unlock the door to her room. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Why do you think she did it? I have no idea. I'm confused enough about this whole situation. That kind of thing is way beyond me. Why do you think all this has happened? You're asking the wrong person. I'm completely at a loss. I'm sorry. What do you think we should do now? I don't know. The others are saying we should just keep the situation calm until we land. I guess that seems like the most reasonable thing to do. It's still hard for me to believe she's gone, but with everything that's happened, I liked her. She didn't get along with everyone, but she was just trying her best. She could be kind of abrasive, but I think that's just because she was new. Who didn't she get along with? Yeah, we know all about this. We said all this stuff before. Yeah, this is all stuff we know. Alright, Quella walked out, so we may as well see if we can find her. Oh, hey. What do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? I guess everyone has decided they're dead. It seems so strange to decide that so quickly, but I guess there aren't many alternatives. Honestly, I don't. I don't feel she's that kind of person. She's eccentric and scared, but not murderous. I refuse to think she's behind a triple homicide. It's crazy. Have you considered the key was planted? I have, yes. It makes a lot of sense to me. It's almost odd that more people haven't thought about that. Then how can her innocence be proven? I'm not sure. I guess one way would be to incriminate someone else, but that doesn't seem possible. We know so little about the disappearance of Captain Donovan and Paolo.
Do you think the killer's free? Sounds like that to me. I bet it would be really convenient for that person if Gwen took all the blame, don't you? I don't know. All I know is something big is going on here. Something larger than any of us. I call it a feeling. I just don't know. It's more than a feeling. What should we do now? I think if we want to get to the truth of things, Gwen needs to be cleared of guilt. Then we can focus on looking for the real culprit, whoever that is. Yeah, wait, we've already had this. I think everything that's happened is so sad. I don't know why anyone would want this. I think she stopped by my room sometimes while I was writing. Yeah, we've read all this. Yeah, I believe we've read all this. I don't know why we can go over it. Maybe just so in case we didn't the first time. So we just have to talk to Garv and the Garv and Ferdinand. What do you think happened to Donna and Apollo?
Shamefully, we may never know the precise details. However, it seems that my previous optimism regarding the captain's location may have been incorrect. We should all hope for the best, but we can't let that blind us to reality. They are most likely gone.
Do you believe that Gwen is guilty?
I was there when we found the master key to the ship in her drawer. I would like to think that everyone on the ship was innocent, but that is impossible. Yes, I think Gwen is guilty. Now, that is an interesting idea. What if the key was planted? I will have to look into that possibility. It is, however, unlikely, I should think. Don't you worry about it. Ferdinand is on the case.
Why do you think she did it?
To be honest, there is something I did not speak of at the meeting earlier. Gwen had approached me earlier. She revealed to me that she felt someone was following her. She had decided it was Donovan. She seemed to become obsessed about him. I could not tell you why. It seems hardly a coincidence, then, that she should turn out to be responsible for his disappearance. It would seem that Gwen's paranoia got the better of her and pushed her to do some truly dreadful things. The details may be a bit murky, but I believe that I have ascertained the nature of our situation. Very simple. We keep Gwen restrained until we land, and then we let the authorities take care of the rest. I'm sure whatever they find will back up what they have uncovered so far. I think any rash actions or decisions could put us in even greater danger. Greater danger.
Yeah. Yeah, we've read all this.
We have read all of that stuff. What's in his pockets?
Yeah, we just need to talk to Garv. And we never saw what was in Quella's pockets.
Hello, kitty cat.
The last guy to talk to. What do you think happened to Donovan and Apollo? The same thing that happened to the captain. It doesn't take much thought to realize that.
Several of the ship's staff seem pretty confident she is. As for me, I have my doubts.
What doubts?
The only evidence that points to Gwen was the key found in her room. It would have been extremely simple to plant the key. In reality, there's almost nothing that actually tells us Gwen murdered 2 people last night. Who do you think is guilty? Considering how Gwen was found guilty, I would say it's very likely a staff member is guilty, or at least involved in some way. If a staff member planted the key in Gwen's room, they can be absolutely sure it was found during the search of the ship. The search also seemed a little sudden, considering how slow everyone was to react when the captain turned up missing. Several of the ship's staff seem pretty confident. That's weird that we can... Wait. If it was revealed that Gwen didn't take the key from Donovan, that would be enough. The ship's staff are the ones who found it. I'd be the bet that was one of the. Oh, I'd be willing to bet that one of them is complicit in her framing. If they told the truth, I think we'd come closer to finding the true killer. The only evidence that points to Gwen was the key was found in her room. But it would it have been extremely simple to plant the key. In reality, there's almost nothing that actually tells us Gwen murdered 2 people last night. Okay, there we go. Why do you think all of this has happened? If Donovan was looking for the captain, it's possible the culprit got rid of him to cover their tracks. I couldn't tell you about Paulo. He seemed to be holed up in his room all day, so I don't know where he fits into that. But it seems like the work of someone who is indiscriminate and doesn't premeditate things, a killer. Definitely not sit around and wait for the ship to land. If I'm right, the murderer is still quite free to walk around. When we reach land, he or she will likely slip through our fingers and we can say goodbye to finding the truth. Not to mention the distinct possibility that more people become victims before we get that far. No, we need to clear Gwen's name and continue an investigation. Here I say we should pick up wherever Donovan left off. Yeah, we've already... blah, 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 blah. We've read all this. And when we come back, we will take over someone else and do more discussions, which I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of discussions. But so far, it's split between who's guilty, who thinks she's guilty, who thinks she's innocent, when we know that Mercurio is the one who planted the key on her. So we will keep going and see if we can get some more clues or information about our passengers and who may be the killer. Till then, y'all take care, and of course, have a good one.